All right. Hello, internet strangers. I've been playing through basically all of the recent pre-constructed decks that LSS has put out, and I'm onto the Kayo one, the OG. And out of the Armory ones, I think probably the one I'm gonna like the most. Uh, no inventories here. KO is a pretty straightforward hero. Not really a lot can kind of go cataclysmically wrong. Um, I love the complexity of the other heroes. Actually, I much prefer that. But some elements of the deck make them kind of feel clunky. With sometimes you get those feels bad turns. So turn one really either I want to try to sneak in some damage via go again, which boop does not exist, or I want to set up for next turn. So at the very least, I want to make sure that I'm discarding and drawing a 6 power plus card. And I think I would like to arsenal this Savage Beatdown, which has the potential to just kind of sit in arsenal forever. So maybe if I can arsenal something else, that's better. Um, yeah, I think this is about right. Any value to just trying to give myself fat ass intellect? I don't think so. So yeah, will I got the bear fangs, which will make me draw discard, and it's the only one. So we're gonna play that so I can generate a might. We'll drop the Battlefront Bastion to accomplish this. Oh, look at that. Agile windup, not. No, thank you. On the Hide Tanner. No, I do not want the action point either. Cool. Blocked out as expected. Cool. We're going to pass. Pass. And yeah, well, optional the Wreak Havoc. It's more likely that I'll be able to actually play that versus the Savage Beatdown, but we'll see what we get. It does suck that I lost that agility. No Wild Ride here, so basically, I was gonna say like we want to block, except B for the Vanguard. I guess it doesn't. So Humble is a sick card to be able to hit with. Um, Rally the Rear Guard is a great card to be able to block with. Um, yeah, I think it's block with Rally, block with Savage Beatdown, or yeah, block with Rally, do nothing. Actually, yeah, we'll pass here. Spend your soul. Yep, so again, just make sure we get value out of our equipment here. Yeah, we're done blocking because he's got no arsenal. I would much rather send the Humble to force him to block it. Yeah, and again, just getting value. All right, we got that might. Let's swing with the Humble. Well, shit. He charged, I still dealt damage, and was able to turn off his hero ability. Absolutely fantastic for me, really. +1 power to next attack thing is really shouldn't be there. All right, Bolt of Courage incoming. If it hits, draw a card. I would prefer that not happen. And Boltyn has no hero text, according to Humble. So I can actually block here. Clash of Agility sounds great. Getting an agility token is generally fantastic. And yeah, I would in theory be able to swing twice. No, draw discard cards again. This is interesting, let's say. Take Flight versus Riled Up. I win. I get the agility. I will be able to go 3 wide here, which is nice. Because I can pitch, and again, he's got no arsenal. And get the Mandible. I won't get the Mandible Clawing. Well, how the turntables. So do I want 6/6 or 6/3 and having a card in arsenal? I think, well, either way, we'll start with this rally. All right, and bro just takes it. And then, yeah, I guess the Mandible Claw I do like more than the Wreak Havoc, because I have the potential, at least, to clear his arsenal with this in the future. So we're going to take the lower power turn to potentially have a stronger turn later in the game. Don't think this is going second cycle, so not going to mess with those. Oh, look, finally, a Wild Ride. Wild Ride into Ride Roughshod. Fantastic 2-card combo. So we're not blocking that. Sure, you got go again. And into Raiden. See, now I would like to Wild Ride into Wreak Havoc and maybe Arsenal the Run Roughshod. Or I suppose, yeah. Okay. So I can defend with 1 here. Okay. Yeah, and then I will definitely have enough for the Wreak Havoc at worst. So yeah, we're going to block with one of these Riled Ups. Okay, he's given his guy GA. As long as this isn't another Bolt of Courage. Right, so this is just deal 3. So we'll take that. All right, Wild Ride, pitch a Riled Up, draw a discard. It's 2 Run Roughshods. Nice. So, making extra might, great. Am I going to have an arsenal next turn? No. Yeah, I'm going to say yes here. I should have blocked with this last turn. That's lost value on my part, but again, that's literally just a play error. Do I want an extra action point? No. It's kind of annoying that that's going to ask me that every turn of the game, but whatevs. Cool. So this time we will Mandible Claw, which has GA turned on. Oh, I fucked up. I should have done the run roughshod this time. That's okay. Am I going to send this anyways? Yes. All right, pass. And that's just more efficient use. That's overall much more damage. That was basically doing both versus just doing one. Run roughshod really wants me to have GA, which is not like impossible in this deck. It's just not really guaranteed in any real capacity. This hand is not the greatest, but sending a big ass humble is going to be great. Again, no draw discard again. A lot of a lot of inability to activate Kayo's hero ability this turn. Did he charge a yellow card? No, he didn't. So we just pass. He boosts it. Gotcha. But he doesn't get a courage. We'll get the GA yet. Yep. So that's 9 damage. Oh, it's not because oh, he did charge. Okay. Righty. Yep, so we're going to block here with the Battlefront plus the trackers just to get the value off of it. Oh, I undid the value of Battlefront Bastion. Again, terrible play decisions by me. All right, here we go, Mites. Okay, and Humble coming in for 9. Excellent. You have no hero ability. Is just one of the best plays in the game versus him, and then I'm going to get to come back with a Wreak Havoc next turn. Maybe things will line up, and it gets to be a Sash turn by me having a decent amount of GA, or using the trackers, which I've set myself up for. So I'm probably going to actually... No, I'm not going to block with the Sash because that will have it die. Okay, so passin', Arsenal. Not the hand I want to see on the... Oh, I think... Yeah, Wrecker Romp. Not feeling great. Alright, Express Lightning here. What do we got? Yeah, you may charge. Right, so what does a turn look like here? I can throw Mighty Windup. And then pitch this to Assault and Battery. I can pitch this to Wreak Havoc and run Roughshod and Mandible Claw. Plus the trackers. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, pass, 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 pass. Oh, I need to have discarded a card in order for that to be playable. Yeah, I don't think it's particularly important that I have a Might on my turn. All right, so I can wind up. That'll generate me 2 Mights. I can pitch this, play Assault and Battery. Okay. This may or may not actually be correct. Okay, that will discard a random card. Which could be the run Roughshod, which is really not what I want. Could use that to Assault and Battery. Yeah, I think I want to go as wide as possible here. So that's 1, 1, and 1. But I won't be able to play all 3. Yeah, I think what I had in mind is correct. Where that's 1, 1, and 1. Or 1, 1, 1, 0, and 2. Which is the only real play that I've got off of the 3. Which does mean I can discard the Mighty Wind Up. All right, so we'll start with this. Yes. Oh, that needs to be a random card. Oof. Okay, let's hope that I hit. Oh, there is no hitting. Well, I guess this is another fuck up on my part. Destroy beaten trackers to get an action point. Yes. Can't believe how seriously I fucked this up. All right. And then Wreak Havoc. They're going to be blocking this either with their full hand or, yeah, a bunch of this. Pass. Probably one of the worst Savage Sash turns I've seen. It basically did nothing for me. Okay, so this gets +1. He gets to give it GA. Pass. Would I rather send a Disruptive Humble or a Big Fat Bear Fangs? I think the answer is Big Fat Bear Fangs. So we will use this. play this. We'll pitch this. Ooh. Damn. Yep, full block. Feels great, man. Pass. I'm basically guaranteed to have this agility for next turn. Also feels great. Give me a blue. Oh my god. It's so good. Yeah, we're not defending that. Okay, yep. So because I have the agility, we're gonna start with the humble, which has a relevant on hit. All right, and then we're gonna wild ride. And we've got the cash needed for Mandible Claw or Bear Fangs in this case. Both of which are lethal, which feels great, man. And because there's just more value to be had here, we'll go this way. Hey, look at that. It hit. I love how this deck is made so that literally every card hits. There are 0 feels bads when it comes to the draw discards in the entire deck. Huge fan of that just design philosophy. It's much easier to do with Kayo compared to the other decks. But yeah, this was basically quick and easy, including like I think 2 major fuck ups on my part throughout the course of this game. Between all the heroes that have the Armory decks, this one is by far the least clunky. It might be just the most powerful across them. Not as swingy as the version that gets played in actual constructed, whether it be classic or blitz, because of especially the lack of Blood Rush Bellows. And I forget what the card is, but the Beast Within, I believe, the one where if you discard it, you draw a card. Those are just 2 very big power turn cards from the real deck. Versus Boltyn, it's like you don't want to block him. All your cards block him terribly. Versus Azalea, I think you can kind of get put in your place versus her, but the actual Armory deck can stumble, and it really it's just I effectively have 2 card, 3 card turns, even if I took a turn of damage to the face. Whereas with this deck, you're almost guaranteed, like if you have go again, basically you're keeping your hand and you're gonna end up sending 12, 15 damage or something as just a baseline. And all you really need to do is draw go again and let's say 1 blue card in order to make that possible. Savage Sash can even go a long way in mitigating that if you don't get a blue, let's say. So overall, a pretty powerful deck. Immediately what I would recommend any first-time player trying to play an Armory level deck try to use across the ones that I've seen. If they want something more complicated, give them one of the other ones. I wouldn't start them there, both because of the feels bad and just the general more complex game plans that those decks have. Yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of both my gameplay and this deck in general, my thoughts on it. And yeah, have a good one all. Peace.